Hello and welcome to the first post of GAF Cribs Part 2. It's been a year since Part 1, some new members have undoubtedly joined GAF, and some of you guys have hopefully moved out of the basements, and we have some new apartments to see. So, our dwellings, let me show you them. This apartment is situated in central Osaka. We're just going into the hallway right now. I'm moving in a couple of weeks to somewhere centraler, so this is my hallway. I only have one neighbour, well, two actually, a couple of girlies who know how to have fun. Anyway, on inside, so this is through to my apartment, and this is the traditional Japanese entrance. This is the line here where you're supposed to take your shoes off. The only thing is most visitors miss this. They wander off around the corner and only come apologetically running back to set their feet free. Anyway, being in Japan where style is everything, I have a bunch of cool shoes which are hidden away in this little rack here. This is the way the Japanese work, everything's always hidden away in little drawers. And I've got my other shoes down here which starred in the previous GAF Cribs movie I did. These particular shoes over here come with a Nintendo-like instruction manual with lots of pictures telling me what not to do with them. Don't wear them in snow, don't wear them in rain, don't wear them when it's windy, sunny, whatever, just don't wear off fucking shoes. Anyway, moving on. Oh, I've got to take my shoes off first, which is going to be a real pain. Slip-on shoes for the win. So this is the bathroom, and this is me, and this is my hair. It's rather strange, but that's for other people's opinions to think about. Anyway, this is a bath, and this is a shower, this is a toilet. You know, it's a standard affair, you can't really get away from anything else in the bathroom. And of course these are the important scales that I can check my weight versus game reviewers, just to check if their opinion is valid or not. I checked myself this morning and apparently my opinion is just fine. Moving on to more entrancey stuff. Well, this is just a bunch of crap from entrance. Got some sunglasses up here. Got a Vincent van Gogh action figure with interchangeable head. The second head does not have his ear after you cut it off, and you can change the picture on the painting too. It's all very pretty. Okay, and just a bit down here there's a Play Asia coupon which I'll probably never use. On to the main apartment. While the room's titchy compared to your American homes, it's fucking gigantic in comparison to the prison cell conditions that Japanese people have to put up with all the time. This is the kitchen. There's nothing much of interest here unless you're a malnourished gaffer in a third world country, I guess. I tend to cook quite a lot. This rack of cooking implements also doubles as a how strong was that earthquake gauge when they all rattle against the wall. But the kitchen's pretty, it's pretty big. There's lots of surfaces to put things on. There's a fridge which has a cold interior. If you've never experienced a fridge-like situation before, I'll close that drawer. I'm a tidy person, as you can see from there being pretty much nothing in my apartment. That's pretty much how I live. I'm a very minimalist person. So this is the living area we're looking at right now. I was going to dust before I made this video, but I realised that you weren't going to be watching this on Blu-ray, you're going to be watching this on YouTube, so I left the dust there, and you guys would never know. Well, I guess you know now. Anyway, next to my TV there's a little Russian doll. There's a postcard from the best movie ever made, Brazil, and Tommy Cooper. And on the screen there's a kind of... oh, that's me from my avatar. How did that get there? Anyway, you can probably also see there isn't really much evidence of gaming here. There's a 360 and a PS2, but that's about it really. If I open my drawer, you'll basically see pretty much the entire gaming collection that I own. There's I think I have 8 next generation or this generation games, even though I have all 3 consoles. I've got one PlayStation 3 game, 3 Wii games, a Virtual Fighter on the PS3, Biohazard, Super Mario, Excite Truck, and I've got Ore Nori Ore, which is my cooking on the PlayStation 1, and just as a testament to my non-gaming abilities, I only have 4 PlayStation 2 games. That's quite incredible, and 2 of those, these ones here, are ones that I made, that you probably can't read that in Japanese. Some DVDs, Clockwork Orange, oh no, what am I talking about? Blu-ray, Planet Earth, a few controls and shit. And over in this drawer, it's a game where you shoot things, a game where you shoot things, a game where you shoot things, and a game where you shoot big things. Anyway, that kind of ends the tour of my living space. This is the sofa. It's used for sitting on. This is the bed, which serves for a dual purpose. Anyway, moving on. This is my divider. This is also a dual purpose item. Firstly, it blocks the view of my neighbours from across the street, which is over there. One of my neighbours is a Russian girl who studies in the same Japanese class as me. I don't mind strangers seeing me parade around my apartment in my underwear, but certainly not people I know spying on me. No, that doesn't really appeal to me at all. Purpose number 2 of the divider is a psychological test for guests in my apartment, but that's a very, very long explanation which won't fit into this video. Anyway, you may think that I live here alone, but that's not the case. I live here with Roomba. Roomba is living under my bed. This is Roomba. Roomba is my faithful room cleaning robot. He starred in an episode of Arrested Development. Now, thanks to CVX Freak's excellent package sending abilities, Roomba now lives with me as my butler, faithfully obeying every command, as long as my command is clean the floor. Anyway, no trip to my house would be complete without looking in the wardrobe. So let's have a little check in here. So this is one of my wardrobes. Some of this stuff probably looks very bizarre to most of you American gaffers, and probably even some of you European people too. Even though I'm English, I do have quite a strange taste in clothes. These are all kind of very Japanese stuff. I mean, look at these trousers. I mean, you couldn't get anybody wearing that outside of Japan. They're fucking crazy, crazy shit. But as the Prince Regent said, if the Pimpernel does finally reveal himself, I don't want to get caught out wearing boring trousers. If you've never watched Blackadder, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. And then just lots of pretty cool t-shirts. Oh, actually, hold on. Where is it? There's this t-shirt. Even though I'm living in Japan, a lot of Japanese people understand that t-shirt. Lots of comments when I'm walking down the street, but it always gets a laugh. Anyway, finally, we can go out onto my balcony. So this now looks out onto central Osaka. You've got Shinsaibashi just over there. You've got the, oh, where is it? That's the Swiss Hotel in Namba, and there's some mountains behind it, but you can't see it today because the visibility is really bad. And there's a nice busy junction down here. Shame I'm going to miss this apartment moving in a couple of weeks' time. Anyway, what else about the balcony? Oh, underneath here, this is an escape hatch. So if in the event of emergency I need to escape, I can I can escape to the apartment below and steal shit. Anyway, well, that concludes my GAF crib, so please show me yours.